Hey, good afternoon. Today we're going to talk about Dan Sullivan, point number 5, focus on free time, multiply productivity. Wow, think about that for a second. As an entrepreneur, that's really challenging to believe that you can actually take more free time and actually increase your productivity. But it's really true. The problem is that most entrepreneurs is when we start out, we really have to work long and we really have to work hard, right? But eventually there comes a time in your business where working longer and working harder, your results will stagnate. And then your success becomes a function of your results. And once you realize that, you can focus on the activities that produce results. A good example that Dan Sullivan used was of a famous baseball player back in the 70s, Jose Canseco. I would prefer to use someone like Kyle Schwarber. Kyle Schwarber signed a contract for $20 million a year, and his batting average is not that great, but he does hit about 45 home runs a year. In fact, I believe he led the National League last year in home runs. With that said, you realize that he does a lot of stuff, but the truth of the matter is he gets paid for hitting the ball out of the park, right? And entrepreneurs have to understand that you do a lot of activities, but a lot of those activities are not necessary, can be delegated, or don't produce results. So the biggest thing you have to do is you have to start really organizing your time, and what Dan Sullivan suggests is that you have 3 types a day. He really believes that you should be almost an entertainment model where when you're in your results producing day, you need to focus clearly on what your money making activity is. Let's take it as a salesperson, right? If you're a salesperson, where do you get your results? That's when you're in front of a customer selling your product. Because it's there, that 30-minute, that hour and a half is where you get results. What you would do is on your focus day, you would really focus on the money-making activity. Then you have buffer days, which are days where you're doing stuff at the office, meeting with team members, doing different things like that. And your goal is to slowly get more and more focus days by hiring people and delegating your non-focus activities to a team. He has his definition of a free day, which most entrepreneurs fail miserably. And a free day is 24 hours of no business activity. And he really has a strict definition. So if you're at the beach and you call someone to call the office to check on it, that's not a free day. If you bring your briefcase, that's not a free day. If you read your business periodicals and different things like that or stuff, that's not a free day. So remember, focus on free time, multiply productivity.